Hi y'all. Just thought I'd make another video to get it out here that we need to do something. I don't know how, who I need to contact or what I need to do. I've made the call, but you know, I just wanted to say this. For those who think they cannot do anything, that there's just one person, you're not powerful enough to change anything. I would just like to say to you, please don't give up and don't think that way. You know, I thought the same thing, but I am out here trying to spread the word and trying to do the right thing. At least I'm trying. The way I see it is, say if you go to war, if there's one person calling for war and he thinks it's the right thing to do, or she, they go to war by themselves, you think they're going to win that war? Hell no. But if that one person tells another person and they believe it, and then they tell a couple of their friends start, that's how you get the word out. That's how you create a revolution or recreate a movement. And you know, I myself know that I'm not got enough power. I don't have the following or the viewers to change anything. No one's going to see these videos, and if they do, they probably ain't going to share them. They're probably not going to like them or say anything to any of their friends. But if there's one person that watches this and will make another video, well, not watch this one, but you know, some of my other videos, if there's one person that will watch it and it gets them thinking, or it gets them to make a video and they have viewers or followers, and somebody likes that or thinks they are right, just like I keep saying with the Electoral College, it's going fast, and all these Electoral College voters are saying they're not going to vote for Trump even though he won their state. Well, we need to call our representatives and stuff, congressmen, and call for them to be taken out of the Electoral College and replaced with someone that will withhold their pledge to vote for who their state's voted for. Now, I've been stating that ever since Jill Stein came out and said she wanted a recount, I've stated the fact it had nothing to do at all with the votes. It had nothing to do with it. And everybody kept saying, oh, it's not going to change, not going to change nothing. And I kept telling people, you better watch. It's going to change. It's really going to change something. Because what they're doing is, it's not about has nothing to do with the voters at all. It has something to do with the Electoral College trying to lock them out. See, they're basically what they're doing is, if they can tie up them 3 states that he won, that takes away, puts them all the way back down to 260. The Electoral College voters don't have to do shit. But now that Pennsylvania said no, and Michigan, I think, getting them out of there, even though, like right now with Pennsylvania, Jill Stein's trying to take it to federal court, or I forget what court system, and basically they've got it set for the 15th, 16th, and 17th. Well, the 13th is when the states have to have them, their state have to turn over certify the election, or certify their Electoral College. And then they meet up on I think the 19th. Well, if they lock Pennsylvania up because they're having a court hearing, well, that locks all of them out of there. So they can't go vote. Same thing for Michigan, same thing for all these other places. So right there puts him below 260 or the 264. But and it had nothing to do with the counts. But also, even if they threw all three of them out and it didn't work, you're seeing it all over. The Electoral College people are saying, I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to vote for somebody else. And you don't think that Hillary Clinton, Jill Stein, or somebody is paying them people, or they've gotten a hold of them? You know, they don't make no money doing that. Could you imagine being one? Somebody saying, hey, I'll give you $100,000 not to vote for Donald Trump. They're going to take it because they're not getting punished. They vote for who they want, or vote for Hillary Clinton, because she's got states locked up. She only needs to get 30 people or whatever. And if them 30 go and vote for her, guess what? She's elected president. Nobody is bringing this fact up, and I don't understand why. I feel like I'm the only person, and it's killing me because I have no voice, I feel like. Now, here's where I was getting with that. Is you yourself may not be able to change everything. But somebody watching this video right now and heard what I just said, and if they think, holy shit, he's right, you know, I need to tell somebody, or I need to call my state representative. I need to get on a ball because we have till the 13th. Well, guess what? You make that call. You tell somebody else. They tell somebody else. Guess what? Next thing you know, you see it spread all over. Just like the Pizzagate thing or whatever, you know, with all that stuff. That's how things get done. Things get spread. So you yourself have more power than you think. You know, my wife tells me all the time I'm some conspiracy nut. Well, you know what? I'm glad to be one because I tell the truth. I'm not a conspiracy. You know, when you watch the mainstream news, if I went and bought a television show and was on TV and I started saying, well, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, they're fake. And Alex Jones and Paul Bagley and people like that, they're the real news. You know, is it because I'm on TV saying that? Now it makes Fox News, CNN, and all them fake news, and the people I say are real are now legit because I'm on TV and I'm getting paid millions of dollars through the government? No, that's not going to happen because, for one, I couldn't be on air. They wouldn't let me. And for two, they would just push it off as I'm some kind of conspiracy nut and I'm getting funded by some person that, you know, but yet again, George Soros runs half the fucking world. People cannot, I don't know if they don't want to believe it, can't fathom the fact that we have people that is manipulating us, stuff like that. But what happened in this election is you had a lot of people turn off their televisions and get on the internet and get the real news. You know, CNN's been caught staging events in the same parking lot saying they're in two different states. They had one of their news or camera guy call for Hillary Clinton to walk in and he tried to make it a racial thing. One man or one person, one vote. We're back to where, you know, basically when blacks was segregated or segregated, whatever the hell you say. I'm not that bright, but I can. Now see, I can't do research. And I'll be honest with you, I can't spell that well. And I'm not computer savvy or whatever. But I watch a lot of videos. I even listen to the news. And I put two and two together. And I have common sense. I don't let one video persuade me one way or another. I listen to it, take the facts in, that I may think's facts, may think's not. if I think, man, that's kind of far out there. You know, I watch Alex Jones. I admit it. Now, do I take everything he says and think it's the Bible? No. You know, people do get things wrong, say things wrong, but I think Alex Jones is more credible than any mainstream media. And sometimes he gets on my nerves because he'll talk over people. He'll invite somebody and somebody be talking and he keeps, I don't know if he does it on purpose to try to act like he knows everything he's talking about or what they're talking about. He tries to hurry up and give the narrative that they're speaking about. He jumps ahead of them and breaks it down. And I don't know, maybe that's the way you got to be in the news, because you only got a little bit of time. So instead of me sitting here for however long trying to explain all this, he has a better way. He may say, here's the problem, A, B, C, D, there you go, and be done with the video in 2 minutes, where it's going to take me a half hour to fucking explain something. But I'm dumb too. So anyways, I just babble on, but I want you to not let people get you down, not let people feel like you're not worth a shit. Me and my wife got in a fight yesterday because of that. Literally. She said, well, what are you going to do? You know, you're just one person and you have no viewers. You're not, you know, you don't have like any following. You're not some representative of the state. You're a nobody, pretty much is what she's saying. But you know what? I tried to tell her, say, yeah, that's the mindset they want you in. Because people just say, oh, well, I can't do nothing. I got no power. I got no authority. They just shut their brain off and keep going. It's mind control. If you say, no, I do have power, and I'm not going to let somebody tell me I'm some kind of conspiracy nut, so therefore I'm done talking. No. You do what you want to do. And, you know, I do get upset when people say, oh, it's on the internet, it's not real. Oh, it's this, it's that. Like, you know, and they want to make fun of you or whatever. Sometimes I feel like I want to punch them in the freaking face. And, you know, I want to hold them down and make them watch videos. You know, like with that Pizzagate thing, I mean, it is so far out there. There's no other way to explain it. There's something going on. Now, I don't know how to research all that, like I said, but I know there is something going on. You don't talk about pizza being old, a month old or whatever, and you got to finish it because it's in poor health. The fact that it's in poor health, or the fact that they said, hey, we did an interview and he said he has no basement. Well, okay, you go a year before that, he talks about having a basement, about having all these tons of tomatoes, and he has like a party. I mean, that's the stuff you catch on to. You got to catch on to that. You gotta listen to people. And, you know, you put two and two together. You know, you may not get everything out of one video, but if you watch 3 or 4,